Oh, not another comic freak. We had one at Blackmore. Billy had piles of the things. Shh. Hey, I'm sure I saw him waiting with the lot coming here.
Could be.
Hey? Billy, you'd like him. He's a bit of a bugger.
Are you saying that blokes came here?
Didn't you know?
Geez, they have to be up in the A block. It's the only place.
All right, ladies. 5 minutes to the bell. Now keep the noise down.
Not
now, Jenkins. I know it's Sunday, but I need a couple of people to do a small job for me.
Oh, count me out.
Oh, but it's only to take some linen through to A block.
Hey?
No, well, I'll take Mullins and Jones.
Oh, no, can't do it. I want it.
No, Mullins and Jones is all I need, thank you.
Bugger it. Probably my only chance and I blew it.
And what's more, I don't want to hear of a similar situation again, or I'll take it straight to the department.
I would have thought better of you, Mrs. Morris.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I do get the chance to tell my side of the story, don't I?
Of course.
Well, put it down to what you will. A mother's protective instinct, maybe, but this woman blatantly offered herself to me, so I dropped the charges against her son.
That's a lie.
Actually, I was quite surprised at such tactics from a woman of her standing, but you can rest assured, Mrs. Reynolds, that I won't be taking her up on the offer.
How dare you?
It's all right, Mrs. Morris. Wait outside for a moment, would you?
Her word against mine.
We both know I can't prove anything. But one more step out of line while you're in my prison, Craven, and I'll make sure you're thrown right out of the service.
You mean you'll try?
Oh, come on, Merle. Got to be the chocolate left. No. Oh, geez, what is this? You into blokes or something?
Leave it, Alice. She wants to do it, okay?
Yeah, Laurie said there's a Billy there that's got lots of comics.
But you won't have time to read them or anything. Oh, come on. Merle thought we was mates.
Gonna swap.
Oh, gee.
Oh, I've never seen anyone so desperate to get a bloke.
Oh.
Oh, Alice. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Hell, take my place.
Hey, you mean it?
Sure, I didn't want to do it in the first place. I just thought Pringle might throw a wobbly if I backed out. Here.
Well, I'll cover for you, honest.
I don't need your help, Jenkins.
Oh, Miss
You
Ferguson.
two get that stuff to the security gate and you on your way.
There's got to be some way we can manage it.
Well, you've got about a minute to work out how.
What a morning. It's not even half over yet.
Oh, that's just how I feel. But I know what'll cheer you up. Mervin's promised a special treat for morning tea. He thinks we've deserved it.
About the only thing I've earned is Craven's boot print on my record.
Now, don't you worry about that dreadful man. Your mother and Mrs. Reynolds will sort him out. You mark my words.
You showed your faith, Joyce. You can have your break now?
Well, when I've sorted out the linen problem in A block.
You're exaggerating.
There's more. While she was doing it, the policeman noticed that his notebook was missing.
She had that too.
And his pencil.
The Porker probably wondered if he still had his undies on.
What's the matter? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Do you know that girl in there?
Sorry? Oh, no, I don't think so. She's one of the new intake from Blackmore, isn't she?
Well, we didn't get any from Woodridge.
OK, stop picking on me. I'll see you in the staff room.
Yeah, but make sure you don't eat it all. Leave some for me, all right?
Don't worry.
I thought you were on a break.
I thought I'd use the time to see if the Blackmore files have arrived yet.
Oh, you're keen? They're over here. I'll even let you file them.
It's real big of you, Mrs. Morris.
I had a word to Craven. I'm sorry I didn't get very far.
Forget it. He throws the book at me, I'll handle it.
I am sorry. I did think I might be able to get him to see reason. Afraid there wasn't much of a chance.
My God.
What?
Do you remember Margaret Marsh? She was a year ahead of me at school.
No, I don't think I do.
Well, I'll never forget her. Had a king-size crush on her for years.
And she's here.
Yep. Couldn't believe it. That's why I had to come and check. Look, manufacturing amphetamines, heroin addict on admission. God, you know, this girl had everything going for her. Looks, brains. She's even a Bachelor of Science graduate.
Obviously where she got the knowledge to go into business.
Yeah, well, something must have happened. Margaret wouldn't even touch grass at school, let alone the heavy stuff.
People do change. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's just hard to accept a girl like that becoming a crim.
You remember to treat her for what she is now, not what she was.
Come off it.
Look, it is difficult to maintain an objective view if you knew the person on the outside,
Look,
especially if you were emotionally involved.
There won't be any problems. If you don't mind, I've got things to do.
Mom! Slow down! You're over a wall or something!
No, this is my supersonic automobile, and it's got 10
Mrs. Pringle had been here.
Oh, well, she isn't she? Hey, where's the blokes?
We're not even in A block yet.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Refueling. Yeah, well, if you run me into the wall again, I'll do more than refuel
She's
you.
coming.
Over my dead body.
Fully supervised at all times. I really don't see the problem.
Well, you put those women in with the men for just 5 minutes, lady, and you soon would.
I totally agree with Mr. Craven. Or have you forgotten what happened when the Woodridge prisoners were here?
I haven't forgotten. But we'll have even more trouble if we try and keep total segregation.
Well, how you can arrive at that conclusion's beyond me. Those men are nothing but a bunch of murderous rapists and thugs. If you go ahead with this, they'll take it as a sign that anything goes here, and it will. Believe me, I know those animals.
Maybe if you stop thinking of them as animals, you might be able to see my point.
You have to remember, Mr. Craven, we have quite different policies here from other penal institutions.
Oh, I don't need reminding. I get hit in the face with it at every turn of the corridor. But while I'm here, I'll see that the security of my men isn't jeopardized by foolhardy schemes such as this. Now, if we can get on with a more important...
We'll finish with the point in question
come
first.
on.
And so we don't waste any more time. I'm putting this to the department as soon as we're through.
Well, you do that. But Dwyer will only tell you the same thing. The security here is slack enough as it is without mixing that bunch together.
Then I'll assure him you and Miss Ferguson will be in charge of security. That should eliminate any objections.
You in there, Billy?
I told you to stop that, Jones.
Oh, he's got lots of comics, Mrs. Pringle. I'm going to swap them.
Do no such thing. I've had strict instructions from Miss Ferguson. You aren't even speaking to her, then.
Why?
She hates me. That doesn't want her any fun. That's why, Merle.
Well, that's not fair. That's not
I
fair,
know, it's
Mrs.
not
Pringle. I hate sago pudding, but I'd let Miss Ferguson have it.
What are you talking about?
That might be Billy.
Jones! Jones, come back here! What on earth have you got in there? Jones! Oh, Jenkins, you better have a very good explanation for this.
Well, I just wanted to see the blokes. I didn't want to be any trouble, honest. Jeez, I'm sorry, Alice. You weren't meant to see that.
I realise that, Jones. I'm taking you back.
Oh,
Come on.
please.
No.
She's here. She might as well stay and help us, eh?
No, I have to take her back. You could all be on a charge for this.
Oh,
you
no,
realise
it's
that?
my fault.
Now, come on. I'm taking you back. They'll have to put all this stuff back in the stick. Come along.
Oh, I'll say hello for you, Alice. Thanks.
Don't you worry about it. I'll fix it up later.
She was bound to get caught anyway,
Now.
Merle. Don't worry.
Merle! It's just a bit of fun. I can look after myself.
Just stop all that stupid chatter. I've got to look after these two.
Oh, no!
Yeah, what?
Hi, Margaret. I was wondering if you remembered me. Marty Jackson.
No, why should I?
It's hardly surprising, I suppose. We were at school together.
Good for you. Lucky we didn't get together, isn't it? Crim and a screw.
It was a little different then.
You're not kidding. But I didn't know you then, and I don't see the point in making an acquaintance now.
Look, I'm sorry if I've opened up old wounds. I mean, I know all this must be pretty hard going for someone with your background.
Why? What makes you think I'm different to any other chicken here?
Because you had so much going for you.
So do a lot of people. I got hooked in the drug scene. More ways than one.
It's easy to get talked into.
Still the wide-eyed schoolboy, are you?
No.
I had a little encouragement from a close friend of mine. But he didn't have to try very hard. We were already doing skag. And there's big money in amphetamines.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I don't need anyone's sympathy, least of all yours.
Yeah. Right.
Hang on. One thing before you go. I know I've changed.